Hi, I'm Caitlin Christensen, a sophomore at the University of North Dakota, majoring in Communications and English. Today, I'm here with...
Hi, my name is Caitlin Rath. I'm a student at the University of North Dakota, majoring in biology and pre-med. I'm also an athlete for the women's track and field team on the throw side.
And she just so happens to be my best friend of 8 years. And the biggest difference in our friendship has always been non-athlete versus athlete. And we've noticed how mental health has been dealt with differently. And today, we're talking about the stigma around athletes' mental health. How long have you been participating in track and field?
About 8 years now.
And what has the biggest shift in your mindset been between high school and college?
Definitely comparing myself more to others. When you're in high school, everybody is just kind of doing it as like an extracurricular, or something fun. That really wasn't the case for me because I'm doing it now. But in college, everybody's on the same path as you. Everybody's, here to compete. Everybody's just as good as you. So, if not better. So it's just that constant comparison that can really get in your head sometimes.
So, a doctor from Johns Hopkins Hospital, Dr. Valley, says it is important to avoid rigid perfectionism, focusing on very narrow, exacting standards or goals and treating them as non-negotiable is risky. So, do you think being a student athlete has led to an unhealthy view on perfectionism in your everyday life?
I wouldn't say unhealthy, but just more enhanced. The reason why I say enhanced is because obviously in the back of my mind personally, I know that not everything's going to be perfect. With every throw you can find something bad. You can find something bad in everything that you do. So it's really just realizing that, yourself, that nothing's ever going to be perfect, but it does become enhanced because you always want to strive to be better, especially to improve marks by, centimeters just to beat someone from your, rival school. So definitely you become more aware and you try and make subtle changes to be more perfect, but you gotta realize it's not gonna happen.
And so, with dealing with perfectionism, what is one thing that UND does well in that aspect?
UND definitely provides numerous resources, especially for student athletes. We are so lucky to be surrounded by, some of the greatest coaches and athletic trainers, strength and conditioning coaches, lots of support and lots of people to be on your side and there with you. Definitely there's regular campus options, there's free campus counseling, but I guess just with being a student athlete, you're just surrounded by it much more, and there's just a lot more people on your side.
That is great to hear because the NCAA says one of the best ways to limit the negative consequences of most mental health conditions is early detection and treatment. This is where athletic departments and sports medicine departments can play a critical role establishing prevention programming and reducing the stigma around care seeking. So, knowing this and knowing that UND does a very nice job at supporting their athletes, what is one piece of advice to incoming student athletes, not just at UND, but anywhere?
I would say definitely prioritize yourself, know your boundaries, know your limits, because you need to make sure that your mental health is in check before you do anything else. If you don't prioritize that, then you're going to be miserable and you're not going to be putting your best foot forward. And ultimately, your performance can go down, your grades can slip, and you just really need to make sure that you're okay so that all that other stuff that comes with it can help you succeed.
And with that, that concludes our session of Athletes' Mental Health. And thanks to Caitlin for being here and being our interviewee. And yeah, put yourself first and do something that makes you smile today.